Okay, so today's guest is Aditi Iyer. So let me introduce you all to Aditi Iyer. Okay, so Aditi Iyer is a 16 years old Western classical or pop and opera singer. She has worked with several known and talented artists. Aditi was invited to sing on live TV in Europe and has sung a several radio broadcasts in Europe and in India also, including 94.3 Radio 1 and 92.7 Big FM. She has collaborated with talented musicians and has sung over 200 videos on her official YouTube channel, and she has 17,000 followers on Facebook, and she aims to become huge international artist. She was invited to sing opera or Western classical song in the prestigious NCPA Experimental Theatre in 2018 as a part of the Gifted Youth series as she wove the music lovers in Mumbai. Recently, she has been covered in several media publications including the Times of India, Asian Age, Lemon Wire and Indian Express, to name a few. Okay, so let's go and meet Aditi Iyer and let's ask her some questions related to music, and I'm very excited, so let's go. Okay, so hi Aditi, welcome to you on my YouTube channel and thank you so much for accepting my proposal. So I wrote some questions related to music, so I'm gonna ask you that you have to answer them all. It's personally, I wrote these questions personally because I personally want to know about this. Okay, so my first question is, so tell me, when did you started your music profession?
Hey, I'm so glad to be here. I'm 16 years old, and my music profession, even though I'm 16, I think has been pretty long for me. Actually, I started when I was 9 months. I was humming at 9 months. That's at least what my parents tell me. I was humming at 9 months, and then I started singing all of the nursery rhymes by 3 years old. And and then I guess by 4 or 5 I graduated to proper songs like Celine Dion and Michael Jackson, etc. So I remember like one of my first songs was The Power of Love by Celine Dion. And well, actually, like music has been there with me my whole life. And I mean, I would actually like to tell you there was a really funny incident that happened when I was like really young. I think it must have been about 3 to 4. So I was watching this show called Little Einsteins. I loved it, and there was this function that like it was a music function, but like I managed to like crawl out of my parents, and like my parents hold on me, and then I just got onto the stage and I started singing the Little Einsteins theme song. And yes, I expected, like my parents expected everyone to be horrified, but actually they really liked it and they gave me like an applause and everything. So I guess that was, you could say, my first live performance ever. But and I started my YouTube channel when I was about 8. So you know, like music has been there forever. You know, it's been like a friend I've known forever. That's what music has been like to me.
Have you learned this from somewhere?
No, I've not learned it from somewhere. Like I mentioned before, music has been there forever for me. I mean, I can't really pinpoint where I learned it from. It's like, you know, some things are just, you feel maybe they're in your DNA and then you just know them instinctively. I think music was one of those things. It just happened. You know, I really enjoyed it and it just came to me. It just happened. So I can't say that I learned it. Like I just opened my mouth and it came out. Um,
Who is your teacher who helps you with your doubts?
I am classically trained, by the by. I am classically trained. And I did learn, I think I owe all of my classical training to my teacher who I used to have for a long time, a few years back. Her name is Seetu Singh Boiler. She did a lot for me regarding classical stuff. She helped teach me the technique. She helped me with my breathing techniques, and because of those classical techniques, I often infuse them into the pop that I'm singing with, so that I can come up with something that's unique but also good in technique and everything. So I owe my opera to her, but I don't really currently have a teacher, and I do pop on my own. So I do pop on my own, self-taught. But for opera, I've had a teacher, and I owe everything in opera to her. Uh,
How much hour do you practice?
well, I know that often Carnatic singers and Hindustani singers, they practice like for many hours, but I don't do that. I actually believe that vocal rest is just as important as practicing for hours. So I only practice about an hour a day because I don't want to tire my voice out, and I don't believe in that whole. I don't believe in that whole just sing it out and your voice will immediately get used to it. I'm not really a believer. I think that my voice needs to get some rest, but that's just my opinion. So I only do about an hour a day. But music, it's for me not just singing, but music is a lot of things. It's listening and it's writing songs and it's doing a bunch of stuff. So I effectively, if we were gonna say how much music I do, if not just singing, I think I'd spend like 24 hours a day doing it, with all of the other factors and everything. But to tell you more about the practice of singing that I do my breathing techniques, meaning I practice breathing. That's really important for me because you have to sustain the notes that you sing. And then I also practice on the metronome because rhythm is very, very important. And of course, I vocally warm up because that's very important as well. So,
Okay, so what do you want to become in your life?
well, I love music a lot, and I can't imagine becoming anything other than a musician. So that's my goal basically. I want to become a really successful singer, and by successful, I mean effectively world famous. Yeah, that's what I want to be. I know it sounds really far fetched, but I guess everyone who's made it probably had a dream like me. So that's what I want to be in life. So that's. I would not be happy sitting in a cubicle and doing paperwork and stuff. That's not who I am. I think I'm meant to be on stage, to be honest. So,
Who inspires you the most to do things in life?
well, I would say like a lot of my inspiration has come from within, and I think that's really important. You have to be internally inspired to reach where you are, to do things in life. But I feel like my parents have played a big role in my life. They a lot of parents don't support their kids. A lot of parents tell their kids that I won't support you because your dream doesn't make sense. Like my parents were not those kind of parents. They really believed in me. They support me a lot, and it's amazing how much they support me. So I cannot say that I've done it alone. I've not done it alone at all. Like my parents have been a huge help to me, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Like I know that without support you don't get anywhere. So my parents' support, it means a lot to me. And aside from my parents, my uncle, he's helped me a lot. He did initially help me set up my YouTube page, and my grandparents are a huge support as well. I'd say my family, we're like this really tight knit family, and it's really sweet, and they support me a lot. So.
Do you want to give any advice to the youth or the upcoming singers?
Well, to talk to the youth or upcoming singers, I think the number one advice that I would give, if you consider me in a position to give advice, is that I think you should never give up what you. I mean, you should never listen to people who tell that you cannot do something. Do not give up on your dream. I know I'm just 16, but I feel like I have had 30 years almost of experience regarding people telling me that I can't do something. If I had to count the number of times some idiot told me that I can't do something, it would be I would be a millionaire by now if that was if I were measuring that in dollars. So I mean, people always say you can't do something, it's impossible. And I would say to any upcoming singer, do not listen to those people. They don't know what they're talking about. Do not even give them time of day. Just immediately ignore them. You know how you take out the trash, take out their opinions because that's trash. Do not listen to that stuff. And that, unfortunately, that may even include your parents if they don't support you and what you're really passionate about. It doesn't matter who. It's just anyone who, if you have something you really believe in, like something that, like if you really want to be a singer, like it's really important to you, like that's something that you cannot imagine living without. And despite your ability, your talent or whatever, like that doesn't matter. Your hard work is what matters. And if anyone tells you that you can't do it, just do not listen to them. I would say keep on at it. And it's really hard, and it's, people say no, people do this, and sometimes you don't get opportunities. But you know, just keep going at it. Like that's my number one advice that I would give to anyone. Just keep going at it and don't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise. Like ever.
Okay, so that's all. So now, can you please sing your latest song for me?
So regarding a song, I have something really special. Okay, so I just released my new song Glass. It's my newest song from my EP, which I wrote. So you know, to give you some background about Glass, it's this song that I wrote about insecurities and putting up this mask to pretend like you don't have them, but that you shouldn't do that, and that eventually your real self will shine through. So just as a bit of just to tease you guys, I'm gonna be singing a little bit of Glass, but and hopefully that will encourage you to go on Spotify or Apple Music and actually listen to the whole song. I promise you like it, I promise. I'm trapped behind this glass. Do you think this is normal? I try to scream but can't. I've taken all I can take. Wanna keep all the masks so the words aren't hurtful. But one day I know this glass will break. Well, for the rest you have to go on the sites that I mentioned, but I promise it will be amazing. You'll love it. You won't regret it at all. But to sing a proper a proper lot of another song that I have, I'd like to do that. It's called Alien. It's also written by me and it's a part of my EP. And this song, I want to just say, it means a lot to me. As an artist, it means a lot to me. You know how, if you're like a singer or a songwriter, you know that we have these songs that mean a lot to us. This song is that one song that I think I could listen to even when I'm like somebody's grandmother and never and still cry. Like that's how much this song means to me. And you know, I've had like a lot of feedback from people saying that, you know, it spoke to them. And I think it spoke to them because, to tell you what this song is about, this song is about feeling like an outsider. Feeling like you don't belong and feeling like an alien, basically. And I think everyone has experienced that feeling some point in their lives. So I'm going to be singing this to you, and I strongly encourage you to go on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music or JioSaavn and give it a listen, because I'm sure you're going to love it just as much as I love it. It's like I have the wrong skin and eyes. Came from a planet beyond the skies. You stare me down and it leaves a scar. But I'm made of the same things that you are. 'Cause I don't care what people think. I'd rather be something else. And being human is this kind of way. Why can't I be myself? That's why I feel like an alien. That's why they call me an alien. That's all for now. This song, I have more to this. There's at least a minute more to this song. And if you want to listen to the whole song, you need to go to Spotify, Apple Music, and SoundCloud, or JioSaavn, as I mentioned before. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this time with me.
Absolutely, we enjoyed a lot. And thank you so much for sharing your journey with me, with us.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been amazing. I'm so glad that I was able to share my personal journey. It means a lot to me. Thank you and bye.